After another week of virtual learning across South Florida, Broward is now looking into what's next for reopening schools.
Yeah, the coronavirus positivity rate has gone down in the county, so the question now is, how soon could students be back in school? Well, Local 10's Christina Vasquez is live in Fort Lauderdale, where the superintendent just gave an update that parents will want to hear. Christina.
The short answer to your question is as early as October. That's according to the superintendent of schools here in Broward County. That says that's in part due to monitoring this downward trend, as you mentioned, in the COVID-19 related cases, something that they're continuing to monitor as they make investments into returning back to an on-site, in-person learning style instruction. That includes things like plexiglass and working with the state to secure more PPE. Let's take a listen into Robert Runcie together.
All of us are anxious for our schools to reopen for face-to-face learning, as we know how important and critical the work of the district is in meeting the needs of our students and our families. But we must open in a way that is safe and a way that is smart.
And so to do that, he says, are some key upcoming dates. The first one is going to be a special school board meeting. He describes it as a workshop. That is scheduled for September 22nd. The idea there is, again, to discuss with school board members some of the safety protocols that are going to go into offering maybe as early as October a hybrid and then a full-time 5 days a week on-site, on-campus instruction style learning. Again, conversations about working with the state to secure additional PPE. A next upcoming date of interest relates to athletics. He said they're looking at it. I'm using the word target date because that's the way he used that language. They're looking at possibly September 21st being a return to voluntary workouts, but all of this starting outdoors. He says all based on public health experts and where cases are. That's when they'll decide how to transition into things like gymnasiums and workout rooms. There was also an announcement today about giving teachers a salary increase, which, according to the Union for Teachers, has been in the works for quite some time, and they were excited to make that announcement. I did press him a little bit more about what does early in October back to school really mean, and he basically said what they're going to do is they're going to re-survey parents. Although he said every time they have surveyed parents, it's about a third of the entire district that have said they want to stay with the virtual learning. They're curious to see, he said, because Broward County, the reports from parents have been a better experience this time around with on-school learning. They're curious to see where that percentage lands. But essentially what he believes is they can bring those who want to go back to school full-time to campus once they get through that workshop and make those safety protocols happen, because they're going to have, they suspect, about a third choosing to stay online. That allows them to extend the footprints of campuses and classrooms in order to create the social distancing necessary for all of that. And he basically ended with, stay tuned. The next critical meeting will be that school board meeting, and from there they'll develop those plans. And again, a hope to return for the parents and teachers and students who want it to on-site, on-school learning as early as October. Reporting live for you, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.